Ala so busan chawo. Me ba so honorable Afenyo Markin or minority leader etimi akasa this time Wontumi issue message of support and solidarity to enipa mienu especially but a general message so e dey come all the supporters of NPP. Now Afenyo Markin echema enipa mienu e wo NPP man say no omo ehia NPP for support and they are going through certain things right now because of disunity about NPP me no and ama the current administration are taking advantage. Now ochema Abronye DC and Afenyo so no chema Wontumi Afenyo Markin chima number 1 in the case of chema Wontumi the court cases ahodo aba ni illegal mining galamsey in sense ma be ba ye twe na boss ni ade no honorable Afenyo Markin HM say ono from afar the ono ehuni ohuni say the NDC administration me take advantage of a disunity akoso e NPP currently and omo hu say no as NPP na sin no manum unity enim enti park no emu acheche it is obo wem na otimi eche omu ba akokra na odne kwa nobody is going to fight you no and aban we are taking advantage as a ema omu workidity chema Wontumi because say chema Wontumi say na as a unity no anyhow the protest any demonstration voice ahodo eso mu nyina ka bo mas MPP no mutimi e fight ma chema Wontumi ni afoforo bi aka no anyhow eno ohunu say this administration e take advantage abusia yenti ho briefly eba ye de Abronye DC de beso.
You talked about your party.
Right.
Which party?
Oh man, you mean you don't know my party?
Which party?
You don't know my party? You know that you don't know the party I belong to?
Which party?
The New Patriotic Party, NPP. That is my party.
MPP.
Yes, that's correct.
We have it intact still?
Oh my, good question. Let me tell you something. Mamanka damasemi. Party bia, political party bia, or go through in social P. Share. You know, NDC for and Wawa Bemi. In 2000, they went through their very low moment. One first time I know when lose election. Our opposition. They had total chaos. There was total chaos in NDC in the year 2001. In fact, history will tell you that the first 2 years of NDC in opposition and the Akuffo, none could even have the courage to come on radio, TV to speak for NDC. Leadership crisis, but they had Alban Bagbin, who was minority leader. Now Okasamo Parliament. Them yen mami hanatete. Onye omampeyin Mahama. They were the new face. Now workers of Parliament. Now what started one radio. Naze. Now by 2004, they had managed to regain momentum to the extent that some seats been put if you won same in 2000 elections and they took it back. Sunafo, is it a Sunafo South or svtv? Thomas Brony, Honorable Thomas Brony.
That's Collins down there. svtv.
They took
svtv South.
They took that seat back.
Yeah.
Ashama seat, we had won Ashama in 2000. They won it back. Dadi Kotopon and few others. By 2008, to the surprise of many, NDC had rebranded and Professor Mills won after 3 rounds. What point am I trying to make here? I'm trying to say that, admittedly, we are having some challenges as a party.
Not just challenges.
It is to be
one.
It is. You can add that to it. I don't mind. But I will tell you today. Nyame ya adoma. Yebefim. Anope masam ya krupe to all party full soldiers, party leaders. Inya yankote nye party a ye kodomun sohwe mu. Masre party mba abutar. I know people have interests. Interest is obia obi. You may have a regional interest, you may have religious interest, you may have tribal interest, but to the extent that you are an MPP member, no, who interest should be MPP and MPP alone. Ibio, a crew year in Eziban. For instance, presidential prime minister Sarkodie. All the yenina ye there after 31st January. Or there yeah campaign. The whoever will win. Be it Dr. Baumia, be it Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, be it Honorable Educhum or Honorable Brian Achampong. And now today, yeah, many paying Kwabene Agyapong. We party na bobom. Inti ya no kasa. Yana na montu. Minimde aza wofre ne bufu wo binum homu. De dem anadem but me pede MPP biara oltie manope. Okay no hu de.
Leader,
leader,
deal with the reality. Your party is disgruntled.
I am making
disjointed.
a point. Can you
to the extent that conversations and in between followers of your presidential candidates, they are deepening the woes of the country. The reason why I am passionate about this is that we are a potential government in waiting. Sani catching this before. Some demonstrators are subina and na mode ba bema ye can't must your time. If you look at the words that are being that party members of you, can offer one presidential candidate, and some even affecting this current administration. How do we entrust power? How do we believe? How do we cut you people to size? Now what opposition pony and your power? What will you do? So you should admit that at this point there's no party. Where is your leadership? Who is the go-to person in your party? Who is the go-to person? Who regulates the front of the New Patriotic Party now? That's why when you said, my party, I asked which party? Because it's coming across that there's no party in existence.
Mpocho area.
Leader me too.
Me kasa. That's it. Omaye, baby a jina na baby a mi jina no. Difference be enyim. Baby a wo jina wasama kan sesia. And as a Muslim king, difference in you is the approach. I admit that we are having challenges. I admit. Ono sasunti in America there. Yen nyina yen hwe azekase na ode yenenyim. Omayin NDC for our baby. I can tell you from where I sit, all is not well. But what we understand be there are one party. And that is the spirit I want and so as MPP. The yezi beshenemu na yeza aboyenebra. Party bia numu wasam. Party bia ensem wom. But ihun be yin there aboter bi bezi nenyim. Ne yenya yewunta asibi there for the sake of the party. Azibi owa yenjem asama reken se menyimi nwe bi wa asama nye radio do na me ne kaka to the parliament na menyim colleague bi enye adwena na me kaka wo social media no nti no menyo ya adwene de or there party mbe nyinara wogitum de internal elections onye atwerko obiare kire na adwen enna se wo to abani wie nsuso a candidate ni nyina oyde wo kabom bibinti enna me pronounce wo parliament there nti obeya ahen MPs no yenye neutral nyobia no yeme ya adwen but za oyam donyi there so far MPs are we declare war campaign no they are being decent. That is my joy. Can all others do same? Sebio a co-campaign am a candidate. Can Azar candidating was a frank and shenisema obotum waye zabua party in Oman Ghana. Intino share in the prosecution in the press conference. And this is because when we there, you know, seem to be wayan. Maman Kawaro Husembi. Make Kawaro Husembi. It was this hot afternoon. Now make a parliament and I met there. What you want to me? So me do parliament main entrance into the chamber. I met 3 of young colleagues at Wofi Ashanti region. Oma inte ani yo. Ana me be say one day, hey. Na okwayin also work Kofi na me say na want there. What you want to me? Anu ya was mama no. Na oho kakra. Na Adom pre mebo na ba do meti dunto amasor. Ye nyina ye wo mfom but Adom pre no hu ne so organizer da me kra chamber no musa no kwabna asem we die e say ye 2 mo quickly organize members yen ko work to yoko mda ye ka katina form ma binum ka say wo hu na ase now kasa ofi enuano ma me hye won earlier mampe ana yeso krebe me beto me bisa mo asem bi de into say MPP na ye wo power and the NDC wo opposition and the Sebio NDC voter regional chairman and a regional chairman in the north. Why you bibimpa? Can we do this? Can he be arrested just like that and humiliated? You dare not. Because if you go to voter region, there's that unity. Bia, it could touch a party activist at that level from voter. You won't dare because of unity. Was in it to true some them? Because the opponent realized that there was no unity. In that white ruby, in that was a Koji bill, in that was a cover property bra. Nina and this for wo gauge. Oh, Kofunampo, a crew and you want him. It's a crowd on phobia. And you see, you can say that on Yao or you'll be. And this if they are very smart, they always follow it up with a narrative. And you're careful, you may think that the person is so guilty. Look at Kwabne Dubois, a whole national security operative. Where Juman Yenim, Mese Morte. Then they put out a narrative, be the Sabi, or we Sika. That is NDC for you. The point I'm trying to make here is that because NDC Funu there, Nyanumi Kruya and Shatta and you want him. If you touch one, you've touched that particular one. But if NDC Funim the if you go and touch one, you've touched all. They won't. No. Wontumi na samna order one. No oya as a film there. Because of lack of unity in the region. Pertinentum answer worker.
Now, in the case of Abronye DC, minority leader Honorable Afenyo Markin say Abronye DC, despite the excesses ahodo any seven complaints ahodo amount for kafa no ho politics so say be we dirty ne nkasa ye nyane ade no wo say yemfa ntoja Abronye DC ni MPP supporters entia say so far as Abronye DC working in the interest of NPP no say onya problem in the line of duty no matter what the NPP will stand by him and you know or calling on Abronye DC no any MPP party supporters obi biara wo che say wo ye adwuma de ama party ni bia no say Asempa just come to them. NPP lawyers, NPP ekukudam, NPP esikafo, any ekunni ohono, they are willing to pull up resources ahodo metimi de aboa na ometimi eyu free. Say NPP nkwenti na wo fighting okonya asem dia, they will still support you. And you know, despite complaints ahodo amount for yet for Abronye DC, how we see any politics ehono. Afenyo Markin say on head and fan of it, but so far as etimi in favor MPP and I say oh yeah juma in the name of MPP no, they will always support him and they are not going to throw him away say NDC for me fa enko tetene nse no ebusua bi eye message ode ko ede ma Abronye DC so yenko yenti eye Honorable Afenyo Markin.
And then another one is Yeni Abronye. I know that sometimes people may have their own views about Abronye approach.
It's not about people. Do you have your own view about that as a leader?
Oh yes, of course, and I've told him. Oh, of course. I mean, I have my own views about the excesses of his actions. I've told him. He's my junior brother. But it does not also mean that when somebody is going after him, the party will disown him. Make our assembly bill. Somewhere 2018, one of the lawyers in my law firm, Okaji NDC in Bini case, the Oreye. It was this investigation, prosecution, EBR. And now, starting also a Brenton or any yanko into one friend on any case, man. Do you know what happened on mine? A very senior member of NDC called that lawyer in my law firm. No catching the Opedoman weekly updates of the case. Now, every Friday, that woman was calling the lawyer. And Obiskachan, the look, the gentleman is a party product. Now, one NDC for Warren Makwana Obiakeke in one case. And you know what they did? Julius Zebra no office be Joulu. No office be Joulu. That is where they end. Then they use that office and another office at Cantonment. And one of them 2 offices. And now what do you worry has? What's now what assess the case no, and then they move as a united force. It's not a matter of Obiru Koni baby, no. NDC ensure discipline. That yes, or your party na our appointment. Na Asama Bon. So Asama Bon, it will take the same party machinery to help you. So it's not about Obika for the lawyer, Obiaka for the lawyer, Obiaka for the lawyer. Into any normal cases na dini nano. I'm just reminding them that all your party ninti na koton social to them. Yield to the party. Na party no one legal representation as in nano, the party will come together. Na you move as a united force. Otherwise, yenu anomno wa pick a court was wakasha wa pick a court we gueni mase. Because they moved with a united voice. And them in amayo sembiano wayen. Sa ayadama I was so ameze mo son amimenka yahwe obi son ka yahwe ibohun na enyimgwasen was a kaka won nyina. Inti woman yen nyina yen hye ne so. Oman look at them onerous bill conditions. Why would it be the obi say oh investigate obi and cover property worth this in your property now? Look, I mean, come on, continue. In Chesebio, Eko Yoko, and Eko BNI. No one catch you the cover property, bra, as a condition for your bail. You decline.
You decline?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. You see, it's a political question. Nimpano as a cover property. Now what did America? I mean, what can I cover property, bra? Inibi. You gonna kwa say Yoko, what starting on na? Obi say, okay, no famutum. Omahin, JB down kwana ninu anomono. Say self-sacrifice no. Ibi amba nka party no endu baby ayeduo. Ba force akoto ya santin ne chiame NLM odim tintintin buache jako ne papa meka wose oyesikenya oye mapa wachichire party no ozigwan atu no kon na wona wo kwa kantam wo name impeyinfo what sacrifice GHPage samo what do work to one if they were looking at their comfort, they wouldn't have done what they did. I just want to remind all of us, MPP for no. We should know that it will take collective sacrifice. I'm not saying everything must be perfect, but look, let's go through some pain. Let's go through some pain. Now, I'll give you an example from home. Mr. Father, our friend IK Esibu, Obi enyim no Simpa. On your police station executive or your MPP activist. In your Masamotun, 96. Kufone campaign or Dimidin Pomasi Poultry Enterprise. Mr. Father, one or you. Now, after the election, what demoting near the wire bono politics inti or a missing foreman what demoting wayen was in about to the grade of watchman. And now after that, and also what transfer no crow Akuffo, you know Akuffo leprosarium one just right opposite it. There is an old warehouse belonging to Pomasi Poultry, and one old machines are
it's not in use.
On ye Juma cry what ogu. Now what transfer no crow? Do you know what? Mr. Fadonia letter no, I remember na Musam was in Augustins, Yamakon Yamabefi, obey. Okay, Mammy Esther. Say MPP nti was a monko anchor for Moko.
His basis was MPP.
MPP, Mr. Fado. And there, oh man, Nenufra, where's the 84? When's it down? Anytime I'm a show man in you, Nami Raho, Mr. Da. A bra wa party in gender. Many jenny there, oh man, Nenu Bonwaze. No one would not sacrifice or sacrifice no. And for Subia Bon. Oh man, let me continue the story. Oh man, no crow, Akuffo. Na mommy, Okasan, na yako, Akuffo, onye akwatafono. No nyo. Onfano, na still a preacher MPP wo. When Jaro Hoda, one not ya not the crow retirement, he was never transferred back to Winneba. Obi oye missing foreman. MPP was no crow Akuffo, the onka watchman. In yada wire bon. Wanya boni bia na bonanye de oye campaign we dwumum. Mbojat masa. If or the sobishenimu inche in the own do bia inche party no ontum emanimodo enyim da ne papa ye oye sumo osumi MPP embrisu ya mi wie school a mama mumudo obia so kwekwesi bonaba oh atuze esibuneba wo papa nti me keda me first assembly man na me wini wo kodwo bedu campaign nyina no na wo bonizin oh esibu me bi e futu waka de esibu me bi na chede esibuneba.
But the MPP then, the MPP now, there's a big difference.
What I'm trying to no, I'm making a point. I'm making a point that a house a Adom party biara bo go through. Yeni nyinara yenka yenechi. Another example. Sunday was a Sunday. Monday na ya vetting. Sunday I needed to consult all the party elders. As at 2 a.m. na many President Akuffo ya woni fe we bri. O man na where's the 87 no says 87 plus, right? Consulting him for ideas. Mifiwo opinion bisu return. As at 3 a.m. na many Uncle Freddie Blay. O man wo phone do on day. Na many Professor Okwe on day. Yakasa. By 6 o'clock, Monday anopa, medu President Akuffo Addo ose the morning coat. Now, oh sorry, 6 o'clock at that age or daughter party ninti. And I know many more elders are party ninti was sacrifice. Look, a minister wa Akuffo Addo na bem. Na Emma and this for the Hubisha Wungu and the Kakasa ma party mpa na wa fro I prosecute na wo so isro binti a member of parliament. Ebekasa, now why should I was hey, Ekasa, what prosecute you? Let them prosecute you. Won't prosecute you where? And so what? It do what you want, say young Kofunumu, inti Ekasa, Emma, threats upon threat. Eka ECG agenda no. What the ECG, your friend and some was to contain SBIO. Now about prosecute no be from the leader. Yes, Okasa, many information be a national security message. One match him, uncle. One match him, my bread. You know, we need to have a psychological defiance be we yet me there. The mean winner in Puno. Emma what is show me na social media. I mean social media. Me share debi. In him na forward in some be mam na di bubu ma bema ma block line din. So I'm asking young colleagues, Jina Wanado, politics biano was a kukuduna was here. Hey, each umutain, Aben or Wado, Oboguini Massacre. Each umutain, as in to do, Wobocha to Odo.
Is that the kind of democracy you want to practice? When you talk